Hello, second graders. Today I'm going to talk to you about our new comprehension skill of the week, which is identifying key details in a nonfiction text. Key details give important details about the topic. When we read a story, we want to look for the most important details or information about the topic that we are reading about. Throughout this week, we will be using a graphic organizer that looks like this one to show 3 important details from the text or stories we are reading. Now you are going to turn to page 33 in your Turn practice book. You are going to see a story titled A Fire Dog. And here is a picture of page 33 for you on your page. I'm going to read the story to you, A Fire Dog, and then I'm going to show an example of how you will fill out a graphic organizer to show key details. So listen along as I read. A Fire Dog. Wilshire is a fire dog. He lives in the city. When Wilshire first came to the fire station, he was just 3 months old. He lived at the fire station day and night. 50 firefighters lived and worked there too. They took care of Wilshire. They fed the young dog. They gave him water to drink. The firefighters hired a dog trainer. The trainer gave Wilshire lessons. He helped Wilshire learn to live in the fire station. He showed Wilshire where he could go. He showed Wilshire where he was not allowed to go. Then it was time for exercise. Wilshire didn't even have to go outside. He was trained to run on a treadmill inside the station. That's kind of funny, second graders. Can you imagine a dog walking on a treadmill? When I turn the page, I'm going to show you the same graphic organizer with the 3 details listed across the top, this time with a detail filled in. So think about, what do you think was the most important detail from the page that I just read you? Think for a moment. And the first detail I chose to include was that Wilshire is a fire dog and lives at the fire station. I thought this was an important detail about the text because it tells me who Wilshire is, he's a fire dog, and where does he live. This passage was all about where the dog lives and how he lives at the fire station. Let's see if we can find another key detail. Here's the page again. On the first paragraph, we learned about that Wilshire is a fire dog and lives at the fire station. The second paragraph was all about the dog trainer and how the dog trainer has trained Wilshire. So I think that's the next important key detail because the next paragraph was all about how the dog trainer helped Wilshire. Let's take a look at our graphic organizer for key details. And I added the detail. A dog trainer gave Wilshire lessons on how to live at the fire station. That's what paragraph 2 was all about. Let's keep reading on page 2. Soon, Wilshire became close pals with one firefighter. Now Wilshire and the firefighter spend a shift at the fire station together. Then the firefighter takes Wilshire home. This gives Wilshire a break from the busy station. He also has fun meeting and playing with other dogs. Wilshire got even more training. Now he can do fire safety tricks. He visits schools and shows children how to stop, drop, and roll. All that work keeps Wilshire very busy. I'm going to look at the first paragraph on this page. That paragraph told me that Wilshire became really close with one firefighter, and that firefighter takes Wilshire home with him now at the end of his shift, so he gets to have a home outside of the fire station. I think that's the most important detail from this page. So I'm going to include it as my third key detail. I wrote, a firefighter takes Wilshire home with him to give the dog a break from the busy station. All right. So all of my 3 key details were the most important information from each of the paragraphs in our story. So as you read narrative nonfiction stories this week, You are going to think about what is the most important information from the stories that you are reading. And those are going to be your key details. Now that we've read the story together, we are going to look at page 35 in our Your Turn practice book. Okay. I have a copy of page 35 on the screen for you. And it is all about identifying key details from the story to double check our comprehension and understanding of what we just read. It says, number 1, how did the firefighters take care of Wilshire? What are some things that the firefighters did to help Wilshire when he was a puppy and as he lived at the fire station? You can go back and reread or listen to me read the story again to find your answer. Number 2, why did the firefighter take Wilshire home? Why did he take him home? You know what? I remember from my key details that I think I said why he took him home. I'm going to go back to that page and look. It says on our third detail that a firefighter takes Wilshire home with him to give the dog a break from the busy station. So, why did the firefighter take Wilshire home? To give Wilshire a break from the really busy fire station. And number 3, what does a Dalmatian look like? Oh my gosh. Second graders, when I read that passage, I don't remember reading the word Dalmatian. Do you remember hearing me say Dalmatian? I'm going to go back and look at the picture. I think there was a picture in this story, and that might give me some information. Look at this. I see a photograph with a caption. A caption are words that describe the picture. The caption reads, fire dogs like Wilshire are often a breed called Dalmatians. Oh my gosh, so that is kind of what Wilshire looked like. What do you guys think Dalmatians look like? What do you notice about their fur? That's right, they're white with black spots. So I can even gain key detail information from the photographs in a nonfiction text. So from the photograph, I learned what a Dalmatian looks like. So when I go back to question 3 on our page, what does a Dalmatian look like? Now I can say that a Dalmatian is a dog with white fur with black spots. All right, second graders, so take time to answer questions 1, 2, and 3 on your own. And remember to write incomplete sentences, starting with a capital letter and ending with a period. I hope you enjoyed listening to this story and thinking about key details. See you soon, second graders.